Keef'Keef and welcome back to Hardspace Shipbreaker. I will be continuing the mackerel today, and I will just kind of chat along as I go. Also reacting to the characters, because we will be meeting the characters and whatnot later. So let's go. Okay, we're going to continue the shippy ship. I gotta get to cert level something. Pull me to you! Alright. Oop. Compartments are all not available to be pressurized again. That's what happens when you take off the panel and all the internals are connected. Gonna save me time and headache just sitting here. Oof. Alright. Actually, do I need to cut that off? Yeah, I do. That's free. This now needs to go that way. Woo! Oh yeah, with these panels here, you can actually pull them off if you're not careful, which just makes it a lot more parts to clean up. So what I recommend doing is actually grabbing this part here and press X on it, so that if you're using a controller in the Xbox configuration, so that you can shoot things away from you. Yeah, you can also use your hand to steady yourself so that you don't go floating away, or you have to use your thrusters, which consumes fuel in order to get your character to stop moving. Oop, yep, that center panel was coming off because I was hitting that instead of the da, 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 da. Something, I forget. Brain. Alright. So we got stuff in here. Cut that. Cut that. And that. Before I come out here. Do 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 do. Got it. There we go. I want to get that charge up thing again because it builds up pressure and then cuts things. Ah yes, one of the parts that's happens a lot is you have barge items attached to processor items, so you gotta spend time separating parts into manageable pieces and then send the appropriate parts where they need to go. Alright. eventually we'll be able to collect parts like these. Because we will have a ship to fix up. Which is how you complete the game. If you want to actually complete the game. Unless you just like breaking down ships and whatnot. Oh, that does remind me. There is a panel on the front of here I need to pull off before I send this to the processor. Ooh. Yep, my O2 is low. And then... Alright. I'm gonna add a little bit more to my... debt so that I can have some repair kits, because you do have to repair your tools in this game, which is kind of weird, but oh well. Yeah. We're just gonna pull this off slowly. And now we can start launching it this way. Ooh, you gotta be careful with those, because those will just punch you in the face and break your suit. Oh, and if you do completely break your helmet and you start losing oxygen, you'll have a short amount of time to get to the kiosk and fix things. Otherwise, you die. I'm gonna keep this one short again, I think. Or, no, I'll just keep going until this ship is done, and then show you the upgrade screen, and then call it good. Wheezy. Alright, we're gonna make this easier for myself. Oh, there's an O2 tank there. That's not destroyed. That's kind of cool. Right there. It's my cut point. So sometimes you can actually find stuff like this to replenish your stuff. Ooh. I'll take that too. Even though technically that's a hazard in the game. Wrench. And that is something you can grab. Alright, that's good for the salvage. Or the furnace. Whoa! Alright, now I can start throwing other stuff out. Get the forklift out of here. A bottle. Throw it. Oh. Throwing that off to the side. To the furnace. I'm not going to worry about every single button. Hard crate? Oh. And with barge items, if they break, you have to scrap them. Click, 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 click. And yeet. Oh, one thing you have to be careful of is with the fuel tanks. If your beam even crosses it without actually cutting it, and same with like thruster nodes and whatnot, it will explode without mercy. Come here, fuel tank. Come here. I know you want to. And shakazing! Go down there. Wait, do you not? Oh, you do. And aim down. Alright. I'll switch this to this side. Yeah, sometimes these are just connected inside the ship, so you won't be able to see it or be able to just pull it off of the ship. Oop, I'm running low on oxygen again. Thankfully, I have that there. Throw that into the barge. Throw it to the barge. And throw it to the barge. Send you over to the processor. Throw you to the barge. Send it to the processor. Alright. Yeah, the fuel is very heavy. You can actually hear the fuel floating around in there if you have your hand on it. Which is kind of cool, because it makes sense, because you cannot hear things clunking normally in space. Yoink. Honestly, I think it would be kind of fun if we had spaceships to explore space and whatnot. So long as we still have unions and whatnot to protect workers. goes to the processor. All this goes to the processor. Alright, we're just gonna send it to the processor. And like so. Ooh, I actually need to shed weight somehow, I think. Looks like I'm taking off the thruster module. Okay, now I can move this. Okay. Alright. The thing is, the more you of the ship you salvage, the higher your payout will be, and the sooner you can pay off debt and progress the story. And we'll launch this that way, because I forgot about that one. Any other... Ooh, there's a repair kit right there. Repair kit, patch kit, oxygen. I'm gonna upgrade my scanner next, so that I can start seeing objects only, so I know what's what. Okay. And your cutter can overheat. Alrighty. Now we launch this over that way. The macros are the easiest to break down, which is fine. And we launch this over that way. Okay, any other components I need to worry about? Oh, yeah, the floor. And then there's the thing here I missed. Alright. And if I can line this up right, we can now oop, oop. Yep, I'm salvaging the whole ship, and I'm forgetting the lights, because they're not worth much. Alright. Now if we can just get this salvaged up, we can head back in, upgrade, and do a bunch of stuff. I have a very good ratio for how salvaging ships. Alright. Oh, there was a door. Well, I had no chance of getting the door because there was no power to the ship. I need to increase the range on this. Boink. And that's this one. I'm rank 4. I'm halfway to rank 5. Yeah. Yeah. After this, what's gonna be upgrade to the next, or upgrade my stuff, and then get a new ship in there. Unless I have to talk to Weaver.
Good morning, shipbreaker. Your allocated ship time will be commencing shortly.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh, I'll have electrical hazards to worry about now. That's kind of cool. Which means power systems, like uh, batteries or something. Like, I don't think there's batteries in here.
I'm looking at the stats coming from your bay, and it's looking like you're really gonna make your way around here. It's time to learn about how to upgrade your equipment. Some of the more advanced tools you
Ah,
won't have at your disposal. Head on over to your workbench in the equipment room, and we'll see about upgrading your tools.
yep. Alright, we're gonna... Stickers. Where's my... Already got that. Ah. I just got another one of these little guys. And I need 3 mini-me's to get this holographic sticker. I need to upgrade my gear.
I'm gonna read this straight from the manual. Lynx rewards hard work and learning by giving shipbreakers access to tool improvements and new equipment. Reaching salvage goals is essential for becoming a master shipbreaker. Basically, they want to make sure you prove yourself first, before giving you the big guns. Completing salvage goals will net you shiny Lynx
Yep.
tokens. Use those tokens here to get yourself some new gear. So let's get going and
Ooh, I
learn
got
about
tethers
one of
now.
the most important tools in a shipbreaker's toolbox. Tethers. Go ahead and purchase them.
Alright. I've already purchased my tethers. I guess I'll do the training module. Because it's a lot of fun.
Let me tell you how to use these things. Tethers are
Do,
more
do, do,
powerful
do,
than
do, do.
beams or grapple. They're great for moving super heavy salvage. Try it out. Press and hold the secondary input for the grapple to begin placement. Point where you want the salvage to move to, then release the input to create the tether. Great. Now, what if you want to get rid of the tethers you've already placed? There's a cancel command you can send.
Yeah.
But take note that it clears all of your tethers. Go ahead and try it now. Yeah, there you go. Now, you've got unlimited tethers during this training exercise. But after this, when you need more, you'll have to buy them from the kiosk. Let's see how well you can handle them. Try and clear out a bunch of that scrap. You can stack multiple tethers on one object to increase the pull force. You can also chain objects of any size together to move them as a group. I've seen some cutters do incredible things with a daisy chain of tethers.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh, that one's gonna break. So let's try again. Oh, I missed a cube down here. Yeah, and you can multiply the force being pulled on these cubes by multiple tethers. This will actually come in
All
handy.
right. Well done, Cutter. Like I said, tethers back to the hab and continue with the day.
Alright. Yep. That was just a training module. You'll do that from time to time so that you can learn controls and how to use them properly. Of course, you can get very creative, which is kind of fun.
All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
Okay, what chips do I got in here? Oh yeah, we got our hazards here. So under the hazards, we got electrical and looks like explosive stuff, which will be like our fuel tanks and whatnot. 8.8. Yeah, I like this one. Of course, you can always have music playing in the background because they have a radio, and if you damage your helmet, it'll malfunction, which is kind of funny. Ooh, I wonder, will he show me
Cutter,
that stuff?
it's my distinct honor and privilege to introduce you to the rest of the crew in our sector. Sound off, everyone.
Hey, Rook. Name's Liv. I was the worm until you showed up, so thank you. Now I get to do the hazing. What are you talking about? We don't do that. Welcome aboard. Don't listen to her. I'm Dee Dee.
Oh, Nina. Hey, I'm Ivan.
Kai, your mic's still messed up.
How about now?
Better.
Oh, hey, I'm Kaido.
I like Kaido.
Mic's still busted, huh?
Oh, yeah, still waiting on the rec to get
Heaven forbid they use functional gear.
I'm sure they're working on it as fast as they can. Cutter, I added you to the sector comms channel. It can get lonely out here. Helps to check in with each other from time to time. All right, enough chin wagging. Let's get back to it. Weaver out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Later, Rook.
I'm gonna pull that down into there immediately, so I can. This is a barge item. Is there? Oh, no. Okay, you can actually use your tethers to pull things off. So you don't have to sit here with your grapple gun doing that. And so then you can dictate where things go.
Deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, we're gonna pull this off, throw it down there. Do I have a
Salvage deposited.
thruster module or something back here? Got doors. Alright. That tells me what I need to know about that. Though we're gonna float up to the cab here. See what's going on. Ooh, there's a fuse box. Or power junction box. That'll spark if I try to pull that off now. So what I'm gonna do to get the stuff out of here easily is I'm going to, come on, down and out, is pull off a bottom panel. Bottom panel. Words are weird. English is weird.
Object accepted.
Alright.
Credits deposited. Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
Oop. Throw that down there. You can actually get stickers for throwing chip bags and bottles away. Though after a little while they just kind of disappear from your view so that your computer doesn't run hot because it's trying to show everything all at once.
Transferring credits.
Throw the terminal down. What is that? That's a furnace piece. Ah, gotcha. So I'm going to show you a little trick that I've learned through my time playing Hard Space Shipbreaker of how to separate this processor piece from this furnace piece. First, we need to get it up into space and rest. Oh, stop your momentum. Alright, so what you need to do is line it up with this very bottom edge here. Try to make it as straight as you can before you do that. And that can go off to that side.
Raw material deposited.
And so can that. Before you just have a little bar here. Oh, and the shadow? It's caused by that ship,
Processing valuable objects. Credit awarded.
which will happen from time to time. Alright, now we go like this. Oop. I'm spinning. Alright, now we're gonna very
Cutter,
oh.
make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform.
Ooh. Wow.
Your color. Trust me on this one. We were out.
Wheezy. Yoink.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000.
Oxygen levels.
I'll buy a thing of tethers. Because I'm going to be using them a lot. Yeah. Alright. And the way you save progress on a ship is you have to go back to the hab unit. So if, say, you blow up and you want to restart, you have to start back from wherever you saved. Oh yeah, and we'll have to eventually deal with reactors. But that comes later. Now we gotta cut it off at the panels here. So I can get out the glass underneath. And go that way.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Alright. Now we can back up. Measure twice, cut once. Okay, that's freed. That one. Alright. Now we can take out the processor pieces here.
Processing valuable objects. Credit
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like another 20 minutes or so before I wait. Maybe get done with this one. Depends on how fast I am.
raw material accepted.
Alright. Launch that down.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
There we go. And now we launch that way. Whoop.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
All right. Yeah, and barge items can get damaged.
Deposited. Applying credit to account.
And now we gotta cut the cables here. Because otherwise panels won't come free.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit. Material deposited. Warning.
Yep, oxygen's low again.
Dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Yeah.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Welcome to Vindatron 9.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Yep. Dun, dun. And we'll get that to the processor. And then we grab this, throw it over there. We grab this, we throw it over there. Grab this, throw it over there. This, throw it over there.
Object processed. Transferring credit. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit
Here, we'll take this chip bag.
credited.
Alright.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go save my progress and then probably call it there. After I see if I can upgrade stuff. Because when you first start, everything is very slow. But you can pick up speed and better and upgrade your gear as you play along. Oh yeah, you can have little tips in the bottom or just random bits of information. Oh,
Hello, shipbreaker. You have one incoming. Hey, Rook.
okay.
I was thinking our crew should crack some beer sometime. You know, shoot the breeze, fantasize about a debt-free life and all that. Not that that's gonna happen anytime soon. Like, Weaver's been at this for years. 20, maybe? I was just getting kicked out of grade school when he started.
Uh-oh.
Dee Dee sends most of her money home. Goes through Link, of course, with huge transfer fees. And Kaido. Well, look, Kai's great. He just hasn't really taken to the work. Lynx calls him a low earner.
Do,
As
do,
for me,
do, do, do,
I'm
do,
trying to
do.
get there as fast as I can.
Do, do,
I just
do.
need enough to get me one of those mining skips. You know, for belt running. Still so many rich rocks along the frontier line. Eventually want to hire some friends from back home. Oh, the Airs platform. Round Mars? Good people. But worth hard to find there. Don't know when that'll be, though. Just when I think I'm earning at a steady clip, there's another fine or fee. This job's fun as hell and all, but I got other plans. Maybe you do too. Anyway, don't want to
Yeah.
get a fine for tying up comms.
You're basically
Today,
a
that's not a thing.
slave for
I
links
don't think.
until
Either way, good luck,
later.
Rook. Blue out.
Waiting, waiting, waiting. I am waiting.
Good morning, shipbreaker. Lynx would like to share
Yeah.
the following message.
Ooh.
The only P's permitted in the salvage yard are profit, processor, and potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate.
Huh. Wonder how many times
How
you
you
can.
holding up there, Cutter? Seems like you're getting a knack for it. Trust me, when you get well versed in the art of shipbreaking, it becomes a joy to show up to the yard each day. Ain't a trade like it. Dancing between the ribs of a ship, spitting heat, do-si-doing with a 10-ton panel, taking a breeze, gaze out at the rest of the human
Oh.
race, buzzing in the distance. Huh. Can you tell I miss it? That's alright. Helping y'all get there is near as good.
Start rank 25.
I got corporate ringing me. Good luck out there today, Cutter. Talk to you again soon.
Contract objectives? What? I don't know how to do that. Oh, yeah. Wait, oh. We're gonna do the upgrade panel because I should be able to at least do something. Nope. Well, that's the end of that. Hope you enjoyed and like and subscribe.